Hi, in this video I will show you a simple way how to make a bullet counter for your game and how to make a weapon to be reloaded when you run out of ammo by pressing R key. I start from an empty project as usual and set it up step by step. First I add a player which will be sending bullets. Since it's a pretty simple tutorial, this player will not move. All he needs is a child game object which will be named as barrel. Here it is. I position this barrel right at the tip of the gun. Bullets will be spawned at barrel's position, and to make them be rotated towards they go, I need to rotate this barrel game object along the axis by -90 degrees. Like that. Bullets will be sent in this direction. The next game object here will be a bullet. Here it is. I scale it down a bit, holding Shift key to scale it proportionally. There we go. It will be spawned here, rotated, and sent this way by the script, which will be seen in a moment. Bullet will be moved using physics, so it has to have a rigid body to the component attached. I set gravity scale to 0, so bullet will not fall down. To prevent a bullet to fly forever, eating memory, we can use this simple script, which will destroy a bullet after 2 seconds. Drag and drop this script to bullet. I must say that this is not the best way to manage bullet spawning. The best way to spawn and destroy bullets is to use an object pooling system. I have a video on that, so if you are going to spawn a lot of bullets or enemies or whatever, I'll put a link to that video into the description. Okay, as I'm going to spawn a bullet, I need a prefab of it. To create a prefab, I just drag and drop this bullet game object from hierarchy to project tab. Now I have bullet prefab. Bullet in hierarchy can be deleted. Now let's create some UI elements, which will keep count of bullets amount we have got. I create new UI image. Double-click to focus on it. Here it is under the canvas. It is just a white rectangle, so to make it nicer, I drag and drop bullet sprite into source image slot here. The bullet is stretched, so to fix it, I check in preserve aspect option here. Anchor it at the top right corner and position about here. If bullet is too big, we can scale it down. Almost forgot one thing. Once canvas is created, I prefer to set UI scale mode to scale with screen size, so all of UI elements will be scaled depending on game screen size. Once I set it, a bullet becomes a bit smaller, so I make it bigger. Okay, for this project I think 3 bullets in a magazine are quite enough, so I duplicate this bullet 2 times pressing Ctrl+D keys and position these 2 new objects like so. Here is a bullet counter. Now it's time to examine the script which will control all of this. Here it is named fire. First, here I have barrel transform variable, which we can assign in inspector thanks to serialize field attribute. Next variable is a bullet, which will be spawned at barrel position. Next variable is ammo array, which will hold bullets images that display a magazine. And ammo amount variable will hold the number of bullets left. In start method, we go through a loop where we set all of images in an active state and they become invisible. Also we set ammo amount to 0, so at the beginning we have no ammo to fire. Update method. If fire button is pressed, and at the same time if ammo amount is greater than 0, then new bullet is spawned at barrel position with barrel rotation. After that we get control over bullet's rigid body component, and once it's done, we add a force to this bullet along green axis and bullet starts traveling in a given direction. After that ammo amount is decreased by 1 and one of the bullet images is wiped out. When we run out of bullets, we have to reload our weapon pressing R key. If we press it, then ammo amount is set to 3 and all of bullet images are displayed. That's the script. Drag and drop this script to player game object. Now we have to assign some variables. Select player. Here is fire script attached. Drag and drop barrel game object into barrel slot. Bullet prefab goes to bullet slot. Here is ammo array. One of the way to populate it with objects is to set its size first. Size will be 3, since we have 3 bullets in a magazine. And now we have to drag and drop our magazine bullets into this slot in the order we want them to disappear when a shot is fired. I want them to disappear from left to right, so first image should go to the last slot in my case. The second image goes to the second slot, and the third image goes into the first one. Everything is done. Now I can hit play and see how it works. I have no ammo initially, so I have to press R button to reload. Once it's pressed, I am provided with 3 bullets. I can fire them pressing fire button. 1 bullet is sent, 1 image is gone. When ammo is out, I can't shoot anymore, until I reload my weapon again. Also, I can reload my gun even if there are some bullets in the magazine. Here you can see that each bullet is destroyed after 2 seconds. Hope you find anything useful in this video. Thank you for watching and see you next time.